This might be the largest 3D printing project I've ever set out to do. We are going to test the extremes, the limits of build volume. I'm going to turn a front garden space into a Super Mario build. Everything we are printing takes days upon days to do, and if we have something fail, it is going to set back this project. Can we get this project done? Is it going to work? We have to rely on a printer that's not overly reliable. We'll talk about that as well. I'm Aaron, this is the Printosaurus, and we're gonna get right into it.
Hey honey, we gotta start working on this front garden before the neighbors start looking at us funny.
I've got some ideas. So I've done large prints before, but not like this. I wanted to do something different, something fun, something when you drive by, you go, holy crap, is that a Mario garden? So we're scaling everything as big as we can with the printers I have. And we'll get to that in a moment. But first, we've got to figure out what we're actually printing. So we can't do a Mario garden without Super Mario. He is going to stand about 3.5 foot tall, 325% scale. No Mario build is complete without Luigi. He is also going to be 325% scale and very close to 4 foot tall. Next, we are going to print a Yoshi. I am still working out the scaling on this, but he should be about 3 to 3.5 foot tall, all said and done. And we have Cat Peach. My daughter picked this one, so we had to do it. So Princess Peach is going to be 625% scale, and she'll be just over 4 foot. So as I started scaling up these prints, I realized quickly that things aren't going to work the way I expected them to. Your tolerances shift. Things don't fit the way that they did when they were this size. And that created a number of issues. We need to have printers that are fast. We need printers with large build volume because it's going to take days to print these. Because speed's a factor, we even have to increase nozzle size. That's going to play a huge factor in speeding up these prints. And every second, every minute counts when I've got 4 or 5 characters to print on a massive scale. And to make matters worse, there's one giga problem. It is a printer that I have never really truly gotten to print perfectly. It is the only printer I have that has the build volume to print the majority of the torso pieces. And I've already done one test print and it hasn't gone that smooth. PCBWay.com. They are today's video sponsor. Jump online, check them out. They have a PCB design contest going on right now that you could sign up for. And if you have any printing CNC needs, they've got you taken care of as well. You could print the majority of this project or the whole project if you wanted to and just have it delivered. Customer service is good. Website's easy to use. Order now, PCBWay.com. Now, some of these issues that you can see, these are brought on by our material choice. I'm using PETG. Now, overall, PETG plays nice with the majority of printers. But as you print larger, at such a large scale, you have warpage issues, you can have thermal expansion, cooling issues. There's all kinds of factors that are introduced because of how large your print is. These are things that we have to combat as we do this project, and it is just one of many obstacles that we're going to have to overcome. That's why I'm using the H2Cs as my primary printers. The U1 does a fabulous job. The Core one also does an excellent job. I'm using these printers because they have enclosures that control the temperature enough that allows me to print successfully. And that is going to be a big deal because I cannot waste a lot of material. I'm paying for this stuff. Guess what? We got so carried away with planning and preparing the print and printing some of this stuff that you can see here. I kind of forgot that this is going to be a garden project. So that means we've got to prep this space. And it also means that we're going to have to go to the garden center. And there's a lot more options than I thought. This is going to be a full-scale landscaping project too. And this project is really spiraling out of control. It is becoming a massive endeavor. We've got a lot of planning still to do. So now that we have the basic concept of what we're doing, it's time to actually start planning and start printing. And that is what part 2 is going to be all about. We are going to print everything, roll through assembly, all that good stuff, and really start seeing this project come to life. We've still got a couple of things to work out, so you'll see that too. But for now, we've got a Princess Peach and we've got our Super Mario head going too. I'm Aaron. This is Apprentisaurus. Like, subscribe, comment, follow along. You don't want to miss the next video. So see you guys. Stay tuned for more.